Hello and welcome. You are tuned you may be looking at this on Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube. I am on all three platforms. Maybe not all the time, but every now and then I am. I'm trying to do this regularly. Um, but hey, I'm here today. So, hello, how you doing today? I'm just praying that you're having a good day today. I truly am. I'm praying that you're having a good day today because it is right now, it's early in the morning and it's normally a different shade early in the morning. So like I may do videos throughout the day, different times, and you just look different on here and every time you do a video at different times. But I'm here in the morning. I never done a video this early in the morning, but I've done videos throughout the day. So let's get right on into it. I have a good breaking news this morning to you to tell you about. Mainly stuff that you already know. I'm just here to bring it back to your remembrance of what you already know. You know what I'm saying? It's just we've been through a lot of stuff. Some of us, all of us, are still holding on to that hurt and that pain. And we still haven't forgiven those people for doing it. Even from a distance is forgiving as well. But I got something to tell you today. And today for me is what is it? It's Thursday. Today is Thursday morning. I'm praying that everybody have a good day. Do you understand what I'm saying? Have a good day. All right? Okay, because it's about you. It never was about them. It's about you. All right? And if nobody else is there, I'm here. I'm here. How are you out there? So, as you know, I look into my notes. And that's normally what I do. So I got a little note for you. It's prayer, praise, and worship that we do over here. Okay, prayer, praise, and worship. And it gets you ready for whatever it is that you look into. Whatever it is that you look into. Whatever it is you look into, which could be, well, mainly about the Bible verse, okay? Mainly about the Bible verse or whatever subject it is that the Father bring to me to deliver that day, all right? But I haven't been on my job lately, okay? On my assignment, should I say. I really haven't, because there's a lot of things that I'm supposed to be reporting on this breaking good news update. Breaking good news update from your general, your lieutenant general, soldiers of arms, God's right arm, that is, with your host Shantae, which is me. And I haven't been doing what I need to do for you, Israel. Right? I haven't. So we're gonna do Job 41:2, where we last left off at about Leviathan. Leviathan. Leviathan is something that we have to go over. I don't know how long I'm gonna have to go over this, but hey, God has got me doing this for right now, okay? Because It's a long history with this sucker here. And I'm tired. And guess what? I'm tired for you. It's time to defeat this enemy, Leviathan, whoever life he is in right now. Okay? It's time to defeat him. Understand? And anytime he try to come back and reel you back in to his life, like he still belong with you, because he will do that with his tongue. We read that in 41:1. All right? So we still on the subject Leviathan. And I do my stuff kind of differently. I don't do mine the same as everybody else. So sometimes I get a little certain type of way. But that's neither here nor there. We're just going to keep up with what we got to do. Okay? So let me get started. All right, Israel, you are spirit. I keep saying that. You are spirit, Israel. That's first and foremost. You are not your flesh. So feed that spirit so that spirit can overrule flesh, which holds that Leviathan spirit within the depths of it. You understand? All right. So, Job, turn to Job 41:2 today, early this morning. I don't know what time it is for you all, but it's a little bit after 3 for me. But turn to Job 41 verse 2. I'm looking in my notes. So I got a little something for you this morning. And I want you to take it with you. And I also want you to do some prayers that I also have on here as well. They are prayers. Although they may not seem like the prayers, they are prayers. So listen up here. It says in verse 2, 41:2, it says, canst thou, and I'm in the King James Version, canst thou put a hook into his nose, or bore his jaw through with a thorn? All right. So in other words, can you make a hole in this demon? Can you make a hole in this demon? Especially with, which includes revolving materials. Well, should I say revolving things that's inside the spirit? Can you utilize the things inside the spirit to defeat this physical thing, this physical demon? Can you utilize these revolving tools internally inside the spirit, which is the spirit of God, his son, Jesus? Can you utilize that to put a killing to this Leviathan spirit that is with demonized spirit within the depths of your flesh? Which also goes into, can you make a way through this crowded demonic deity that has taken place on the history of your flesh for many years now, even before you were born, even while you was in your mother's womb? can you make a way through the crowdedness of what this Leviathan spirit stands for? Because it is a crowd of spirits from many nations, from you turning to the left and from you turning to the right. When you got hurt, that is. When you got hurt, you turned to the left, you turned to the right. So now you are crowded with so many spirits returning back home with an unclean house. So you are housing many spirits in the depths of your flesh. But can you make it through the crowdedness that this spirit is doing to your flesh? Can spirit do that? Can spirit break through the crowdedness of this here fleshly demon, which carries a spirit within the depths of your flesh? Because the flesh is deep. Understand? Okay. And hollow, is it? Also, which brings me to the hollow part inside. You know, like the hollow point inside a gun barrel or other tubes. You got to fill it with the source, with a source of something, in order to make it through the crowdedness of the depths of this demon. Which also brings me to, can there be a pit big enough for this Leviathan spirit? Can there, I'm just allowing you to think on your own, can there be a pit big enough for this spirit to go back into and make sure that it stays there forevermore? Especially if you are in operation of using your spirit, which is of Jesus Christ. Can we send this spirit back to the pit in which it came from by being in usage of a new covenant between us and Jesus? Being that you are spirit, Israel. You are spirit, Israel. So is there hope? There is hope. There is hope. Can we put a piercing through to this demon? Can we puncture this demon? Can we punch out this demon? You know, by getting it up off of us. Can we do that? Can we dig it out? Can we pluck this demon out? Can we gouge it out? Can we? Can we drive it out? Making it come out from the flesh? Which all of this you can use for prayer as well. Can we make this come out? Revolving. Can we do the things that we need to do to remove anything that this revolving pattern of a lifestyle has brought into our lives for us to utilize every single day through the covenant, through the commandments that we have done against God's law and his commandments. The things that we've done against the commandments and the law of God. And the law, which is Jesus. We've done so much against the law, which is Jesus, and went astray and went our own way to the point that hope is gone for some of us. But can we build that hope back up again? Yes, you can. Okay? You know how the earth revolves around the sun. So why come we can't put the flesh into submission unto the Son, which is Jesus? The earth of our flesh, that fleshly earth and the world thereof, how come we can't put it into submission with the Son of Jesus Christ? Right? Because that's the same as the actual earth outside revolving around the sun. If that does that, why come we can't think that how come we can't think that this earth upon this body and the worldly things that it does can't revolve around the Son, which is Jesus Christ? It's much more powerful. So how come it can't? Also, why is it that we are treating this Leviathan spirit like it's the most important thing or the most important element in our life? Meaning, why do we have to make this be as though it's not the target? And it is. This Leviathan spirit is the target and not flesh itself. The hollow point that is in the depths, through the depths of the flesh. The spirit within that is the target. Not the flesh and blood, but the principalities of the evil ones, the evil things, and the darkness that brings this thing to life is the target. While it's still around, thriving on the inside of us, making us do things. Some of us do things every day. Some of us every now and then. Some of us a tidbit, but it's still there. Making us do things we not supposed to against the law of God, which is against Jesus Christ every single day. Warring against Jesus Christ, fighting against the spirit of Jesus Christ every single day. Why must we target other things by looking on of the flesh, thinking that that's who we are? Why must we target that when that's not even it? We are to be looking at the principalities and the darkness of that and targeting that. That stuff right there We don't even see it yet, but it's still there. Some of us don't see it yet, but those who are God's children will be able to see it because you are okay with chastisement. You're okay with chastisement. Chastisement makes you God's child. And then you begin to know his son, Jesus. And now you have hope through that. All right? So Leviathan brings so much guilt, pain, and stuff that you don't want to feel. So you do things and say things to get rid of it. And it's not necessary. In other words, let's just keep going. In other words, can you drive this thing out? Can you make this thing your vocal point? Where you speak on driving that spirit out? Can you make that your vocal point? And stop targeting people in general when they're not the situation? It's what their spirit that they gotten off into is the situation. Can we be more concerned with the substance in which we hold on to and where it's coming from? Can we focus on that stuff? Can we focus on that? Can we be centered around that thing so that we can be able to discern the Leviathan at any given time when it sprouts up? Which means it can sprout up through anger, frustration, fear, anxiety, all the different feelings that come about you through sexuality. Because they birthing stuff within your body and on this earth, in your finances, in your health, within your children, passing it on to your generation. They birthing it. So can we be centered around this thing here, this demonized thing here that keeps trying to materialize itself within our flesh and blood? Why? Can we just hang on to that little piece that we're supposed to hang on to drive this thing out? This demon out? Can we focus on it? Can we hang on to it until we get it out completely and fully by the things that we need to do in order to get it out? Can we? Can we rely on driving this demon out? Can we? Can we rely on it? This spirit driving it out? Can we rest? Rest, that word, rest on driving this demon out of our blood line, our history? Can we rest on driving this demon up out of our bloodline, of our history, of everything that this Leviathan spirit is trying to get off into? Can we drive this Leviathan spirit up out from our life, the life of our children, of our children's children, of our generations to come? Can we drive this demon, this spirit, this substance that is flesh deep where we cannot see it, some of us, because we are not adhering to the word of God and his speech in which he wants to tell to us and give us chastisement so we can discern what's going on within the stuff that we cannot see yet. Some of us. Can we drive this thing up out of our help? Can you make this thing the target and not the person? Can we pivot this? Meaning, make this the central point of us drawing this very thing out from us. Can we pinpoint